We have a lot to talk about in today's update, including the fact that XRP in the 30-minute time frame has a golden cross formation. We talked about it in last night's update, so make sure you get caught up to that. It went by definition of what a golden cross is so that you would understand. Also, we need to talk about the DXYs. It's hovering right around the 104.0 level. And we need to look at XRP's technical analysis right now because it's very, very urgent as we approach that 39-cent level. If we want to go way up to the top of the downtrending resistance, we would have to pull up to about the 0.396. So we'll take a very close look at that. Make sure to hit that like button, as this is going to be a very important, very informative update, but mostly based around the technical analysis and the golden cross on the XRP formation. And also, please make sure you hit the like button as I play the intro, as it can really help push me through the analytics. And yesterday's videos, you guys liked it really, really well, and you've been doing a very, very fine job the last several weeks. So I greatly appreciate that. Good morning, 9:50 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Wednesday, February 15th, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So as we see, the Dow is down 137 points. We've got the S&P down 1323, and we've got the NASDAQ down about 9.33, if you're wondering what I'm looking at. Just that little corner. So anyhow, getting into today's update, we've got the DXY approaching 104. As we talked about when it was way down here, how it would have to, if it could break this downtrending resistance at about 102.03, we would have higher ambitions to come up to this 104.27. Now in this area, that's the uptrending resistance. That's a major trend line. If we can get back above that, then we'd be ambition bound to about 106.20. But this should be no surprise to anybody, as we've been covering this for several weeks, over a month now since the start of January. We talked about how the US dollar wasn't ready to die, and now it's almost back up to the 104.2. It's so hard to say though, but in this area, the 104.22 resistance, or 23, depending on what you want to look at. So that's what we're looking at for the DXY, and a very easy way to tell if this pattern has fizzled out at all when you're watching it. I'm going to give you a little cheat sheet here very quickly. This is just the uptrending support that was formed. And that's the wick. So I'm looking at it like this. Can it hold that uptrend as it tries to break that uptrending resistance at about 104.0 or 104.23 approximately? That's what we're looking at, or 104.28, because we want to do 104.25 in this area. Break 104.25 approximately, 104.30 when you get a little bit higher. The point is you're trying to break that uptrending resistance line. So that's something to pay attention to. We've got the total crypto market cap going back over, like we talked yesterday. It would have to get hot, break this multi-year trend line, and get back over the 990 billion. As of right now, it's over. So what we're looking for this morning, because there is a cup and handle forming. So you got the cup. Now when it comes up here, is it going to create a bullish handle and then push up? Or does this eventually work its way back down, and then we come to the bottom side and then we start breaking down? Those are your two choices. Cup and handle, hold, bounce out on that multi-year trend line. Cup and handle fails, breaks down, builds the handle under, and then it comes back down to 940 again. So that's what we're looking for this morning. So that's the total crypto market cap, and it's something that is really forming right now with XRP at 3876. We can also see the potential of a cup and handle forming here. We might have already had a smaller cup and handle with XRP as well. As you can see, we formed around. Now I feel like we're trying to come back up to this, possibly try to hit that, but right now we have a cup and handle forming, and we could come up here to get rejected at the 398 or the 40-cent level, the 396, depending on where this downtrend you mark it at. But it's this downtrending resistance that we seem to be coming up to, and right here in the area would be around the 396. But we could say about the 397 to be safe. So the 397 area, ultimately 40 cents is what we were talking about. But for XRP, it's one of those things. This initial cup, now it's going to want to build this like it's trying on the 200, and then it can come up. If you see this roundabout and then it comes back below the 200, you know this is probably done. But as we talked about yesterday and a couple days in a row, that downtrending resistance, we're trying to get a third hit. 1, 2, and we talked about the third hit's going to have to hit this downtrending resistance. So now the logical area would be to hit right in there at about the 391. As we're on that downtrending resistance side. Actually, it's a little bit higher. It's still 396. We were trying to hit the 396. We say 397 if we want a little overextension. And then up above that, we've got 408. But you'd have to break the 40 cent. But you see how this pattern is revolving very nicely. So basically, XRP is trying to validate whether or not we're in a channel. Which if we're in a falling channel and get rejected, we come all the way up here at the 408 approximately. But if we're in this downtrending resistance that's forming like a descending triangle in a smaller time frame is what I'm trying to get to eventually, you would start getting rejected at that 396, 397 level. Some can say it's a broadening wedge, but I'm looking at the grand pattern where it meets right here. This is the descending triangle resistance if you look at the perpetual futures chart. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. So all might not be what meets the eye unless you're paying attention to each and every one of my updates and the full update at that. So here's the perpetual futures chart. Actually, you know what? It's a little bit higher than 397. Not much. But we need to break out of here. So it would be around the second area. So I can show you a lot easier. So that's the 40 cents. 4003 approximately. And this is the descending triangle resistance. And this goes back quite some time. So 4044. Okay, so 405 still. And that's the downtrending resistance on the descending triangle. And you can see in the perpetual futures. And that lines up with this channel right here at around 407. That's around where the descending triangle resistance, the downtrending resistance is. So we've got to see if we come back out to the channel in the short term or in the immediate short term if we get rejected here and that descending triangle holds up in the bigger pattern. So right now we're looking to see if this downtrending resistance right here at the 397 is strong enough. We're up to the 200-day at 39 cents, the 3905 approximately. So we have a lot to pay attention to. And right now, we've had the 200. It's attempting to cross down below the 100, which it already has. But this is where you get that ultimate rejection in the 4-hour. If you look at the 30-minute time frame, 30 minutes still pushing up tiny bit. We talked about yesterday where I circled it, how we had that golden cross, which signifies a push higher, and that's how we got up to the 396 level. So no surprises here this morning. This is exactly what we're paying attention to. So just pay wider and broader attention to the pattern formations in front of us. That's all we can do, ladies and gentlemen. All we can do is pay attention to these downtrending support lines, downtrending resistance, understand the pattern formations, and ultimately give it a go. And then I'll look at Bitcoin because we are well above that multi-year trend line. Never came all the way down to my downtrending support to verify the pattern, but what we have do is we've gone through a cup and handle here. And now if we can hold this, we're going to want to hold the handle though, somewhere around the 22,500 area. But if we hold the cup and handle, we can make our way up a little bit higher. And some might ask what a cup and handle is, so I'm glad you asked because I'm going to answer that right before I leave. So, to learn a little bit more about the cup and handle pattern, I figured I would show you the technical terminology so you can understand exactly what I'm talking about on this morning's update. A cup and handle is a technical analysis pattern used to identify bullish continuation patterns in the price of an asset, such as a stock or cryptocurrency. The pattern is formed by a price chart that resembles a cup and handle shape, with a rounded bottom followed by a slight dip and a smaller upward move. And that's what we're doing, and we form the golden cross based on this move in the small time frame in the 30-minute. The cup part of the pattern is formed when the price of the asset drops, hits a bottom, and then gradually rises again to a level similar to the initial peak before the decline. The handle part is formed by a slight downward move in the price after the cup, followed by a smaller upward move that creates a smaller peak. The cup and handle pattern is considered bullish because it suggests that after a period of consolidation, buyers are stepping back into the market and pushing the price higher. Traders and investors may use the pattern to identify a potential buying opportunity with the expectation that the price will continue to rise. So now that you know what a cup and handle is, if you hold the cup and handle, it's a bullish continuation. So with Bitcoin, the continuation, if you were to break up, you would more than likely continue up to this top part of the formation, around 23,400 would be the continuation on this before we met our next demons. And then for XRP, if we were to break up our next downtrending resistance out of this cup and handle, as if we're building it, we may drop back down to the 382. We don't know. But if we do hold this, our next level up would be the 396. So pay attention to the 396. And then ultimately, we got to see the 40 cents. And then we got the descending triangle resistance on the perpetual futures chart right around that 405 level, right where that downtrending resistance in the falling channel is on this chart in the short term. So longer term descending triangle resistance, shorter term falling channel resistance is up at the exact same spot at 405. But we can stop this pattern in its tracks if we get rejected at 396. Make sure to hit that like button. Consider joining Tom's Army. Do me the biggest favor of all. Share this on social media so we can get more people in here. And also, if you want to trade like I do on the exchanges I do, BITGET, no spot fees. You need a VPN in the USA though. No buy or sell spot fees, no KYC, none of that junk. It's in the video description below and also on the pinned comment below. But also, MEXC is what I recommend for my users in the USA if you don't want to use a VPN like I don't. I'm already part of BitGet, so I'm already grandfathered in, and I'm assuming that's going to change again to where you don't need a VPN for the USA. But if you don't want to use one, MEXC, no spot fees, no on the buy and sell, no KYC. They've got futures leverage trading up to 200x. They've got HBAR, XRP, and all your favorite ISO coins. And then if you want to use UPHOLD, it's my most trusted. I have my most capital on there, but their buy and sell fees are high on spot prices. So I just end up sending over some Tether, which if I have to, or I'll send up USDC over to another exchange, and then I'll send back my XRP via XRP Ledger or whatever else I need to send off via the appropriate wallet. So hashtag be better, do better, hashtag FUD Assassins, and remember, help one person each and every day, because if I don't do my part and you don't do your part, what the hell's the point? Ladies and gentlemen, while Tom, oh God, who was that? While Tom, you haven't talked to me in a while. Bob, I really don't have time for you. Well, Tom, it's getting really annoying here. What is getting annoying? Well, it's a very difficult time in crypto, and I'm getting tired of all these fuds. You know what, Bob? We'll get back to this later. Ladies and gentlemen, the sunny days are here again. Oh, sunny days. Oh, what a day. Oh, sunny days. Oh, what a day. I wear glasses 'cause I can't see a motherfucking thing. Happy days. Oh, happy days. Oh, what a day. Oh, happy days. Oh, what a day. XRP will reign supreme. Let's just not get caught in the FUD. Oh, we're gonna crash and we have and we will, and now we have this small bounce and now everybody lose their mind, oh yeah. But pay attention to the charts, cause this is just getting started, oh yeah. Stay true, stay blessed. Make sure to hit that like button. Well, Tom, you son of a bitch.